root elements, sub elements, all this. Just you need to enter the code. So before going to see this particular example, so as how we are giving the particular code in text editor, WordPad or Notepad. In the same way here, XML code also you should enter in a Notepad. That is, whatever the text editor available with you, in that text editor, you need to enter. Screen is visible. Okay. So in your available text editor, you need to enter your whatever the XML code is there. Then you need to save that as .xml. So how we are using .htm or HTML or .css, in the same way, you need to save the particular code or whatever the file is there as .xml. So now this particular code I entered simply some to CC subject, whatever the terminology related to mail. So as you already aware, all of you, in a mail you are having two fields, then CC field, subject, body of the particular mail. Then see, mail here is your particular root element. Is it right? Then you can use any number of child elements within this particular root element. 2 is one sub child element, then CC, then subject is where you want to enter some code, then body. So like this, 4 different child elements are used between mail root element. After entering this code, simply save it as .xml. So this is introduction.xml. Now open this from the particular any browser. Okay, so here Internet Explorer is used. Now this is a particular code. So after entering data and you need to save with .xml, then open from any browser, then you can see the contents of your XML file. Is it right? So XML version first line, then whatever the root element is there, that is your mail. So see here, whenever you're getting hand symbol, before this small, that is line is there, which is nothing but generally minus. If you click on this, now it is going to become plus. You can hide your sub elements or child elements by clicking on minus symbol. Okay, so if it is showing plus means mail is your root element which contains some more child elements. If you click on this plus, you're going to get whatever the other child elements are present in your particular code. Is it clear to everyone? Okay, so this minus symbol is nothing but it is used to hide your sub-child or child elements or sub-elements of your root element mail. So just click on now, whatever the child elements or sub-elements of mail are going to hidden. Now if you want to show or if you want to see those particular child elements, just click on this. Again it is converted into minus symbol. Then you're going to see whatever the child elements present in this mail root element. Is it clear everyone? So like this you have to enter your code on any text editor and you have to save that as .xml. Is it clear?
Clear now.
So after entering data in your text editor, save it as .xml, then open from any browser, then whatever the XML file, whatever the data you entered in your XML file, that is going to be shown. So this is your one simple example. Now coming to our particular namespace. So here namespace is used to identify the particular whatever the element name is there, or for attribute also, not only for elements but attributes also. Now moving on to here, example is given by using namespace. See here, already we studied table element in HTML. Okay, so here one example is given with the particular table including 2 elements are entered with the same name. Okay, so one, this root is nothing but my root element. this is opening of the root element, just closing of root element. Between opening and closing of root element, I am entering two child elements. What are the two child elements? Two different elements with the same name, that is table. Okay, so with the same name here, header, which is nothing but your table header. Already we practice HTML. Okay, so here I am including that particular header, name of the particular header with table. So my element name is table. In this, I am entering some data. So with table row, first row apples, bananas. Then one more element, after closing this, one more element I am opening, that is nothing but with the same name table. Okay, so here in this particular second element, I am entering information about another file, that is furniture. So like width, length of the particular table, that information I entered with name of the particular table. Okay, so two different elements with the same name. Now I need to differentiate these two particular elements. So here I'm using XML namespace followed by colon, then followed by attribute. Okay, so here attribute use H, then that is nothing but hyperlink reference. So here I'm using some reference. The same way for the second element. So whatever the text you are entering in this two double quotes, opening and closing of double quotes, that is nothing but your URL, which is used to identify the particular namespace, which namespace you want to apply for your particular element. For the first element, I am applying some www.w3.organization related to HTML code. Then for the second element, I am applying furniture. So here, particular path is given. So like this, two different elements with the same name by adding some namespace. Then I am closing the particular root element. So this is how you can specify your XML namespace. Okay, so now in the same way, just enter this code from your text editor. So XML namespace, this is the code. Then save as .xml, whatever the name you are using. Then open it from your browser, namespace.xml. So this is your particular namespace. See here, you're getting hand symbol. So this is a particular URL. Is it right? One URL assigning to a particular table element and one more URL you're assigning to second table element. Is it right? Everyone. See, and once again, if you click on